So what I'm going to ask, it is totally fine if you guys want to go ahead and go on mute for just a little bit, and then if you have a question, unmute, ask away. But that way, as we're going through and talking to each of our own toddlers, we're not, all echoing. So anyways, my name is Amanda Craycraft. Thank you for joining us today. We're going to do the banana section first. So we are going to learn how to cut bananas, and then we're going to do the egg cracking. So before we get started, make sure you have a cutting board of some sort. One thing to note, I also asked you to bring dish towels. If you notice that the cutting board is slipping or sliding around, just place that dish towel underneath and put it on top, and it'll stop it from sliding. All right, so let's have everybody pick up their banana. Can everybody pick up their banana? All right.
Oh, I
know they already got started, so it's fine. So the best way and easiest way to get them to learn how to peel their banana by themselves, have them hold the banana from the bottom. So there's the top and the bottom. Have them hold it from the bottom. Squish the very end of it. Yep, this side right here, the bottom. So it's counterintuitive to how we typically would do it. So flip it over, squish the end, and pull it apart. Now when you're first teaching this, if they're a little bit more ripe, it is a little bit easier. But have them pull it apart. Okay, here you go. Here, we'll do this in a minute. Okay, there you go, pull it apart. All right, Lucy, could you put your peels in a bowl? I find too, like when we're doing these activities, if we are asking them to put it in a specific spot, their peels in a bowl, those types of things, it helps them to really focus on the singular task that we're doing. Good job. All right, peel it. All right, everyone got their banana peeled? Put it all in the bowl. Here, Lucy, can you put these ones in the bowl for me? Thank you. All right, so once you have your everything out of the way, there's a couple different cutting utensils you can use, but my favorite are the butter knives. These are great because there's a lot of skills that go into this. If you have a younger one, I can show you some other things you could get prior if this is a little too difficult. These are kid-size butter knives, so I'll link this stuff in the bottom just in case you're interested, but adult size, kid size. The adult size is fine too though. The big thing to watch is that they are up high enough on the knife because they want to hold it from way back here and they have no power. So just make sure they're up high enough on the knife itself. So, all right. So once you have it peeled, we like to tell our kids when we are cutting, we want to say, hey, hey, fingers
out of the way.
Out of the way. So we always want them holding the end of their food, but we don't want them to get it too close to the knife. So we always say, hey,
hey, fingers out of the way.
Yep, so say it with your kids. Hey, hey, fingers out of the way. That's right. Okay, so now I like to do a hand over hand technique when we first start. This is the easiest. So place their hand on the back side of the food. And then we have our knife. Now, what I like to do is always have them take their finger, point to their food with the other hand. Say, what are you gonna cut?
We're gonna cut.
And then you point to it. Please don't pick that up. Please put it down. Thank you. We point to our food, and then what this does is tells them this finger stays on top of the knife. So, open your hand, and that top finger, if you can see this, that top finger is what's gonna stay on top of the knife. We wanna move their hand up to make sure that they have good pressure. And then when we say, hey, hey, yeah, and just, these are slow motions. This is not about being quick. Have them start and push directly down, putting pressure with that top finger. There you go. Okay. Hold on, Paul. Nope, you gotta hold your fruit. Let's try again. That's okay. Good try. Yep. Hold your fruit. Hey, hey.
Out of the way.
Yep. And I always tell my kids too, if the knife is down, if the knife is up, your eyes are down. If the food is up, so if we're gonna move the food to the bowl, then the knife is down. So, good job, Paul. Now we wanna move our finger out. So Paul is a good example. He slid his hand back. So like this is too much. So we wanna make sure we put it up, forward, and we can go down like this. There you go. Perfect. Great. All right, keep practicing. Lucy, what a great job you're doing. Now, Paul and Lucy just turned 3 in December, just to give you an idea. Hold on.
I need a bowl.
Yes, you do need a bowl. All right, so Lucy, you did a really good job. I always have bowls and things too for them to put their their food in, but make sure they don't pick the knife up and they're trying to move it at the same time. So while they're finishing, good job, watch your fingers. And then I'll give you another half a banana. Yep, put your knife down. Hold on, wait a second, we'll do this in a minute. Move all your food first. Knife down, good job.
We always do this.
We do always do this, you're right. Now some other things, if this knife is too difficult, maybe you have a 2-year-old and this is a little too hard, there are smaller things like this. Come in plastic, they come in wood. I'll give you some suggestions, but these, they just push straight down. So these are great. You can then move onto something like this and use that as well. Again, it's personal preference for what you prefer and what you would like to start with. So, all right, good job.
What is the blue
So in a
thing?
nutshell, that is the easiest way to start cutting bananas. What questions does anybody have? Come off mute. Ask me any questions that you have real quick. Ah, yes, you do need a towel. Okay, hold on. Good job. Are you going to cut this? Okay, if you're going to cut this, you need to hold on right here. Anybody have any quick questions? No? All right. Let me grab them a towel real fast. Actually, you know what? Just use this one because it's on the back of your chair. Paul, are you going to finish cutting that? Okay, then we need to move our hand up on the knife, okay? Up on the knife. There you go. All right. So once you're done with that, go ahead and take your bowls, move them off to the side. And now for this next part, I do encourage that you have the towel. If you put one underneath your cutting board, grab that out because your kids' hands are going to get messy. We're going to get eggs everywhere. So just preparing you as parents. We're going to move this out of the way. Now, I like to have multiple bowls going at one time, and I'll explain why.
I'm making you a banana.
Yeah. Okay, Paul and Lucy, listen.
I'm making you a banana.
You are making my banana, thank you. So this one bowl is going to be for the empty shells. So they're going to crack it and they got to put the shells somewhere. So we need a trash bowl. We need a bowl for them to pour their eggs in. So the pouring is a really great skill, and so we want to make sure that we have something that they can pour. And then we want them to have a bowl that they're cracking the egg into directly. So small bowl that they're cracking it into directly, one that they're going to pour all of their eggs without shells, or once we get all the shells out, put them in that one, and then the third one is just for trash. Okay, so I normally take my pouring one and put it a little bit further away and just have them focus on the one that they're cracking their egg into and the trash bowl. So, all right, buddy, good work. Can I take your banana and your cutting board?
Yes,
You did such a good job.
Trash bowl?
That's our trash bowl, yes, that's our trash bowl. Okay, now, so listen, we're gonna go one at a time, Paul and Lucy. Okay. Nope, this is where we're gonna crack our eggs into this one. Your eggshells are gonna go in this one, okay? All right, so I'm gonna start with these one at a time, okay? Paul, you're gonna start, okay? Lucy, don't open this, okay? All right, so if your kid has a dominant hand, whether it's left-handed or right-handed, I encourage you to go from behind, put them in front of you, go behind them, and then you're going to have them go 1, 2, 3, crack. I encourage them to only hit it one time, one big time on the counter. That seems to be make the best impact. So do this with me. 1, 2, 3, crack. Okay, now and then stop. Tell them don't squish your hand. We're gonna make it so gentle. They're gonna look at the very middle. Do you see where the crack is?
Why is there no water?
Okay, now you're gonna take your thumbs and have
Why
them
is there
find their
no
thumbs
water?
and put their thumbs on the crack.
There's no water.
Good, and wrap your fingers around the
Why
egg.
is there no
And then have
water?
them, hold on Lucy, push into the egg. Good. And then once they push it, you're going to tell them to pull it apart. Good job. And then they pour. Good work, buddy. And then put it yeah, just a teeny, good, one tiny shell. Good job.
I need
So,
a
that's
cat.
right, we're going to do another one. So then once they have that one, you have them pour it into the bowl.
special way.
Well, we're not doing hard-boiled eggs right now. We'll do that another time. Okay, so let's do it again. Go ahead, you can pour it in there. Can you pour it? There you go. I do like to use glass with my kids too. I know it's kind of scary sometimes, but I do think that it's nice. All right, Paul, do it yourself. 1, 2, 3, crack. Okay, pick it up, hurry, hurry. There you go, you got it. Use your thumbs. Pull it apart. Good, and then put your eggshell. Yep, gentle. Eggshell in the trash. Excellent. Okay, Lucy, your turn. Ready? I'm gonna give you a reminder first, and then you can do it yourself. Okay? 1, 2, 3, crack. Okay, put your thumbs.
A baby's in there.
A baby's in there. No, put your thumbs in there. Good job, Paul.
Eggs in there.
Put your thumbs in and pull it apart. Now, if you are having an issue where they are completely just crushing it in their hands, you're encouraging them to hold it with gentleness. When we first started with Paul and Lucy, I would just have them hold the egg and practice with that first. But again, I'm going to repeat the steps. So it's 1, 2, 3. Have them look at the crack at the egg. They take their thumbs and place it inside, and that way they can just open. So that.
I need towel.
Did I put it on your face?
There's a little shell in.
Is there? Let me see. No, you don't have a shell. You did great. That's just part of the egg. That's normal. Okay, go ahead and pour it in. And also, you might have kiddos that don't like their hands getting yucky. That it might be sticky and wet feeling. I try to really encourage mine. It's okay. It's fine. We'll wipe them off once the task is complete, just to help with those sensory issues. Good job. Yeah, both thumbs, 2 thumbs. Good job, Lucy. Oh.
Do an egg for Gigi?
Here you go. You want to crack another egg? Here you go. Yep, good job. Put them in the bowl. Yep, thumbs in.
I looked at the crack.
You did look at the crack. Thumbs in and then pull it apart.
Oh, you're going to do it together.
Excellent. All right. Good job. Yep, pour it right here.
2, 3.
Good job. Keep practicing. Good.
The egg?
Yep. Would you like another one?
Can you take this one and put it in
There
here?
you go. There you go. Oh, sorry. Good job. Okay, here you go.
Let's do another.
Oh, crack. Look at.
I looked
Good.
at
And pull it apart. Excellent. Good job. Oh, careful, Paul. Pay attention. Pour it in. Hey, that was a good job. You can put it right up here. Did you get a little shell, Lucy? Good job. All right, if you guys, who has any questions or is struggling and needs a little bit of advice? It's okay. I'll get it. Anyone have any questions? We come off mute. I'm going to check everybody and see if we have any chat questions. I'm sure your hands are a little full. Good job. Pull, pull, pull. And I'm going to check everybody's video real quick to see if I can help. Hold on 1 second. Keep going, Paul and Lucy. You're doing a good job.
Okay, wash our hands off on here.
Okay.
There's one more.
Let's see.
Try here. Pour this one into here.
Good job, guys.
Pour this one into here.
How are we doing?
Yeah.
Trying to
Okay.
see.
That's great. Let Gigi do it. Let Gigi do it. Lift you. We're real gentle.
All right.
One more. Hey.
2, 3. Whoop.
Pop.
Put your
All
thumb in.
right.
Put your thumb in.
Ada and Dixie, how are you guys doing? Can you hear me? I know you're probably on mute.
See, we got all of them.
You want to do it again? Okay, ready? Wait.
How are you guys doing?
Be
All
gentle.
of them.
1,
There's
Not
no more. I
2,
used
3.
them.
Go see the crack. Put your other thumb in.
See,
Don't squish it.
I used
Pull it
them.
apart. No, we got
I
two
just
shells in there.
did them. No.
Right. That's okay.
All right, good job. Let's see if I can
I
see
want
anybody
another
else.
ring.
All right, well, anybody else come off mute, come talk to me and see how we're doing. Otherwise, I can't see your video for some reason, just the way that, unless you're talking to me. Let's see. Hi, how are you doing, little one? Oh, no more. Are you doing a good job? Let's see. Is that an egg? Good job. All right, hold on, Lucy.
My tiny cow.
Yep, I'm gonna get you a towel. I'm actually gonna give you this, so that way you can. Yeah, I'm gonna let you whisk them. Hold on. Yep, wait a second. Yep, I'm gonna give you a bigger bowl for you to whisk. Okay?
Okay.
Good job. I'm just gonna do these bowls. This will be perfect. All right, hold on. Now, if you guys have, I don't know if you guys have practiced whisking with your littles yet, but hold on 1 second. Ah, there we go. Okay, hold on, Paul.
Oh.
There you go. That's good. I'll start with that. Perfect. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so I like to make sure that they're holding on to the one side of the bowl. So always make sure you are having them hold tight. And again, if it's going all over, a dish towel is great for slipping. Good, and have them go in little circles. This is another fun way to teach the shape of a circle and the motion of a circle. Again, really good too for pre-writing, handwriting, those types of things. As you guys can probably see, I'm not real into like flashcards and those things. I like doing more fun activities to get them to learn. Good. See that? Okay, go in a circle. Circle, circle. Can you go in a circle? Good circles, Lucy.
Mom, this makes it look very, very cheesy.
It looks very cheesy. It does kind of look cheesy.
Like pizza.
Like pizza? Yeah, that's true. Okay, here, hold this. Now, I have a YouTube video for you guys. It is long. It's about 12 minutes long, going through all sorts of different foods and the different actions. So, like peeling, cutting, picking, these different things that you can do with them to help, good job, to help encourage them, to help you in the kitchen. Paul and Lucy can make an entire breakfast now by themselves. And I'm talking, they make toast, they can peel their hard-boiled eggs, they can peel a clementine, segment it, put it on a plate, and then take all of those things and walk it over to the table. Now, I don't say this to brag on them whatsoever. This is something absolutely anybody can do. It's just little tiny skills that we can work on at a time. They put them all together and are able to then make a breakfast or a lunch. So that YouTube video, hey, remember it's raw egg, we don't want to lick. That YouTube video will kind of walk you through that. I do have some games and activities for you guys to try this week. It's great for introducing new foods, so I encourage you to do that. Hi. But I did want to share one more thing because this has been really helpful for us.
I'm gonna let my eggs
You're gonna let your eggs sit. Where did your tongs go? So when we are making toast, I highly encourage you guys, get a set of toast tongs. These are great. Hold on. And I really, really love the ability to be able to grab it with these. The kids can do it completely by themselves because of the way that they,
Can I have it?
no, not yet, because of the way that they are built. The other thing I like too, I don't know if any of you have these or have seen these, but these are butter bells. Has anybody ever seen one of these? They're amazing. I like them because it's like a little bowl. I can hold it for my kids. It just keeps our softened butter. I can hold it for my kids. They can scoop it out easily and then put it on their bread. I don't know. I love these. Butter bells are my like favorite thing, and I want to tell them to the world. So I love those too. But all right. Hi. What other questions does anybody have? How are we doing? Uh-oh. Anybody having struggles? Are we all able to work on cracking eggs? I'm trying to see if anybody else is struggling.
We didn't do those eggs.
We have not done those eggs yet. Hold on a second. Let me see if there's anything else. All right. Perfect. Well, I think that is it. Short and sweet and to the point. We're under our time today, but I thank you guys for being here on this live. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, definitely follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We are excited to share all things Play, Learn, Repeat with you, whether it's these little classes, whether it's our subscription boxes. We are super excited to have you join. I will be posting the next class, will be next Monday. We're going to do some Grace and Courtesy. So it is a full Grace and Courtesy class, hey, with some fun things for you guys to try. So let me know in the event and on the group if you guys try any of the games and activities and how they went. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Go make something lovely with all of your eggs. Bye.
Mom, it's fine. See that?